Well, I'm out walking again. Did 4 miles, like actually running, and now I'm going to 2. And that's how I get a chance to talk to you guys. Uh, no, it's. I mean, I grew up a capitalist. I still am, and the whole world when I grew up was how to make a lot of money as much as you can, as fast as you can. And so that's what you go on the internet now, and that's all it is. How you can make money, and even you see my stuff, is aimed at that. But the problem, I see one of the problems, there's many, is that we all get trapped into thinking we know the best way to make money. And the older I get, the more I know, man, that is so wrong. Nobody knows. If they did, they'd be doing it themselves, first of all. And what most people do is know what you think is good to make money or convince you. And it probably won't work. I mean, if you look at the data, pure numbers, and not anything emotional, venture capitalists, okay, these are the people that are very rich from making money in business. And so they invest in other people who have business ideas and need money to start a business. Okay, you know what the venture capitalist success rate is? 15%. So that means they're right 15% of the times. So that's why you and me or a normal person to start a business thinking we have the next, Facebook app or whatever the hell it is. I mean, the best in the world are only 15% right, or 15% of the times they're right. So you and I, man, we don't have a snowball's chance in hell almost. It doesn't mean that you can't do it, but I think there's ways to do it, even though you don't know what's doing. And that's the problem is to realize that, 9 out of 10 times you have an idea that failed. And I have data personally that I've written over 100 books. Okay, only 10 have made money. So this is something I do 24 hours a day. I think about it. I've been successful about it, and I'm wrong 90% of the times. And that's okay. This is how you learn. Well, this is how we all have to learn. But the problem is, I think, particularly the people on Lesko help, they think they could do just this one magic thing and they'll be a millionaire and won't have to worry about income. And, sure, there may be a person or two that happens to, and they become the testimonials. That's what we did when I was running infomercials. But to you and I and most people, it won't work that way. So what you have to do is realize and almost plan for failure, because that's what's going to happen. And see, the other thing you run into is people selling you things on the internet. Like right now, I don't know if you saw the video I came out with last week about the people who train you to make money in the stock market. Okay, and if you Google stock market trainings, things like that, they come up as number one, and they charge up to, $500, $5,000, $50,000 to train you. They turn out to be a scam. They're being sued right now by the Federal Trade Commission. Just last week, they found out all the stuff they say is wrong, and they're lying about everything. And so you can get away with lying a lot. You can even become president and do that, right? I don't know. But if it's your finances, you're giving somebody money, okay, that promises you money. I think that's the bottom line. You don't do that. You don't give anybody money to do that. Plus, even if you think your idea is best thing in the world, okay, we'll work with it, but don't invest money in it, because 9 times out of 10, that sounds terrible. 9 times out of 10, that idea isn't going to happen. But if you really believe in it, it'll evolve into something else. So your idea will involve in something else. Like what I've been doing the last 10 years is trying to figure out how to resurrect my business. And it took me 10 years to do it. But the way you survive to do what you really want to do in life is not spend money, because some salesman said, all you have to do is spend money here and your business will be successful. Their business will be successful, not your business. And that's why you just have to stay away from that. So take your idea, and what you have to do with ideas nowadays, is go out and you test your idea before you put any money into it. And just your friends and relatives are not the people that you should use to test your idea. First of all, they're probably not your customers. So you have to get out there and test your idea on real customers and ask them to buy stuff that you may make later. That's what things like crowdfunding is good, because you don't even have to have a product, and you have a place to sell something that you're going to have next year. Who would have thought? That you could go into Macy's, give them money, and pick up the sweater next year. People don't do that, but now they do. They don't do it at Macy's, but they do it online. So there's other ways to test your idea to see before you put any money into it. Because things like crowdfunding is easy. Also, what you do, particularly like you want to invest in real estate, you're going to be a real estate investing guru or stock market or any of these things. You want to be a coach. Don't give somebody money on how to do that, because you'll give them the money, you get the training, and what the hell you have. Then you have to go out and find a customer. No, you find a customer first. You go to meetup.com, and you could put in real estate there, and you could attend real estate meetups for free and talk to people who are actually making money in real estate on the side or full time in your area and learn from them for free instead of going and spending. I think like Trump University was charging $30,000. You don't have to do that. You got to give it all back. And you could learn that for free. Same way with stock market. You want to know how to do that? Go to a meetup. Go to, you have something, you have an idea that you want to sell to moms working at home or something like that. Well, find a meetup and go and give a presentation there first. And what do you think about this idea? You want to get yourself in front of potential customers and talk about your idea, not your friends and relatives, because they're not your customers. They may be, but more likely they're not. Actually, that's not a big enough thing, to live on for the rest of your life. And that's another thing. I think most of us can start little businesses and service businesses ourselves. And you don't need a million customers like you did when I started out writing books to be in the big bookstores. You had to sell millions of copies and make any decent money. Now you don't, because you don't have to deal with middlemen. You get all the money yourself. And that's why I have a report, I go how to retire in 3 years. And it's how to create any kind of little business out of your home, that you could do and get paid for and cost nothing to do. And sure, it's going to take time, but you're not going to lose money. If you lose time and money, then you're really in the hole, and you really can't dig out of that, and it just gets worse and you get more discouraged. So that's why, to me, the long-term success is not giving other people money for you to get money, unless you really know positively or pretty sure you've been out there, you've been in the business for a while or whatever, and this is what I need. But to be first out of the gate, just because somebody tells you that you need that, is not true until customers or potential customers say that. That's the data you have to get. So don't fool around on the internet. You're just going to learn about people who want to get money from you, because the internet is real estate. Everybody wants to, people like Google rule this place and Facebook, and they want money. So they're going to get money to advertise. And that's how their investors survive. So if they get a lot of advertising money. So the people who advertise on these networks or whatever have to get money from you in order to pay Google and Facebook. But the places you could get that information and expertise and even help for free, are not going to charge. Don't charge because, and as a result, they don't charge, so they can't buy ads on advertising on Facebook and Google. So that's the thought for the day's exercise. And I'm about to go over to the farmer's market. So see you soon. You need help? Don't forget Lesko help, or just lesko.com. That's the easiest place to find. If not, just come back and watch the next video. I do almost a video a day. either give you a source of free money and help, or some kind of little, 2 cents philosophy that I have. I'm an old guy, so I got a lot of stuff rattling in my head. Good or bad, but you decide. Take care.